have one more funny story to tell you today. It happened in 1984. I had moved from Oregon to Minnesota, and I grew up in Oregon, so I'm used to no humidity, a lot of rain. And back then we used to get more snow and ice than we do now. But anyway, I was 19 and I thought, why not? I got a job offer there. So I moved out there and I got an apartment where my work was on the corner of Larpenteur and Snelling, which is right next to the state fairgrounds. It was in St. Paul. And so my office building was on the corner of Larpenteur and Snelling. And then there was like a grassy field that they used for like overflow parking when it was fair time. And then my apartment. So there was a sidewalk, but sometimes you could just walk right through the field because most of the time it was mowed down and it wasn't a big deal. So I moved there in June of 1984. And I had no idea about humidity, about mosquitoes. I mean, people used to joke that it was the state bird and that they were big enough to carry off my car, which I didn't even take a car out there. So I was very skinny back then. And so, I would leave my apartment in the morning and, walk to work. So one morning, not long after I moved there, I headed out. And the sky was a little bit overcast, it seemed very humid out. And, I'm walking along. And all of a sudden, I hear these sirens that sound like the 1950s air raids. All of a sudden, I hear, and I'm like, I'm still walking to work, but I'm like, what is this noise? I mean, truly, I had never heard a siren like that in my life, other than maybe in a movie, about the air raids from, Europe, World War II. So I'm like, well, this is really weird. I wonder what that's all about, right? So I get to the building and I go in and I'm like, hey, you guys, I'm like, what is the siren about? And they're like, are you kidding me? And I'm like, no. Tell me what it's about. And they said, Kim, there's a tornado. I'm like, oh, those things. I've never seen a tornado. I had never heard a tornado siren. So I was like, huh. And they said not only was it like a siren, there was like one spotted. So it was like the real deal. It wasn't just a warning one. And there I am outside walking to work and they're like, ay, girl. But I'm like, I'm new. I'm not from here. I don't know these things. So I learned all about the tornado sirens in 1984 in St. Paul, Minnesota. My funny life.